Ooh, ooh, excuse me. Live? Yeah, we're live. What's up, guys? This is Team Hard Life Capt.Eric Zertuche, and waiting on this. Wow, I think I beat everybody, which is amazing. Normally, I don't beat any of y'all. Normally, a few of y'all are on there. Oh, that felt good. Oh. All right, all right, all right. So I'm gonna continue working while I wait for a few of y'all to get on here. I was fine until I started the live, and then all of a sudden I started yawning and couldn't stop over here. So, what's up, Hyman? Brandon, how you doing, guys? All right, so far semi good. 5 of y'all watching, 4 thumbs up. All right, who we missing? Who we missing? All right, what's up, Daryl? How you doing? I'm still working on these kingfish rigs. I'm gonna finish off this spool, and then I should be good to go for at least a little bit on the king rigs. But more than likely, I'm gonna get a shop that wants just one specific style or something like that. That's the way it normally works. I'll make all of these, and then I'll get cleaned out from one specific style. But it's never the same one. It's never just one specific one that I can build a whole bunch of and not have to worry about it. Depending on which store it is, they may be sold out of one specific color at that given time. So, yes, sir. Oh man, but I might end up doing some push-ups or something. You know what? I wonder. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I think I got it. This will work. Hopefully this will wake me up. Yeah, 2 points. I don't play baseball. I'm not very good at it. That's why I stick to fishing, but I still made that. All right. Bokeezy, what's up? Preston, you want me to scream out loud? Oh, I wonder if that would help. Mm, that helped me. Screaming out loud. Why do I need to scream out loud? Let me figure that out as to why I need to do that. And it will make it that much more. More enjoyable, I guess. What's my longest shark coated cable cast out that I have? Okay, 2-part answer. One, I think I've got 8-footers right now, but I've made them up to 10 or 12 foot, depending on how you want them. Normally, though, we do cable to mono. We don't do a full coated cable leader for cast out. The reason being, because you do that, then it gets too heavy and you don't uh, get quite the distance that you're looking for. So that's the reason for that one. All right. What's up, Swim King? How you doing? Oh, just dropped my big old hook there on the floor. It's all right. Preston. Let's see. Yeah. I normally say everybody's name that we see on the feed here and stuff like that. And if y'all are new to the channel, we always ask everybody to share where they're from, what kind of fishing they do. And the reason for that is because there's a lot of guys on here that work together with other good fishermen. And it kind of gives us an idea of what kind of fishing you do and stuff like that. So, what did I do with it this week? All right. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I honestly have no idea what's going on. I was fine. I was like, all right, I'm going to go live. I was kind of waiting for Jen, but I know too they're going through a lot of stress right now because they had to move shops and they have moved to a better location, a lot better visibility and stuff like that. So, but at the same time, they also were moving their house too. They actually got themselves a house. So they were moving all of that at the same time they were moving their shop. So yeah, it was quite some work. I actually went out there the other day, and when I was on my way back from doing one of my deliveries, and I went ahead and gave my hand, help them move some of the heavier stuff into the trailer and then to their new shop. So yeah, it was about an hour, but still. Did what I could. It would have been longer, but like I said, we end up having to run back to the shop because somehow, some way, the orders didn't get labeled, and I had to make a double trip. So, yeah. Redneck, what's up, boss? How you doing? Just saying, Houston. There you go. Billy, what up, boss? You finally get your shoes cleaned, and I got to go to the back to get the swivels. Looks like they came and got mine from up here. But, oh man, what a day, what a day. Oh man, that's what I need to do. I haven't done it yet. I need to go shopping for more vegetables so I can make my drink because I haven't made a drink in a minute. So, yes, sir. It is coming. For sure, for sure. Hey, you know what will help with your strep throat? Drinking some pickle juice. It'll kill the bacteria and it'll kind of numb your throat a little bit and it'll help you get over it. And what I did was I would take a shot probably every half hour to an hour, just so it can kill the bacteria going down your throat. And if you like pickle juice, it's a bonus. So if you don't, well then sucks for you, but it helps. It really does. So, or yeah, the fresh water and some salt. But I do the pickle juice. I like that one. I like drinking pickle juice, so it actually helps me out that way too. So yeah, yeah, yeah. No worries, no worries. Okay. I am not a lumberjack. I am a shark fisherman. And actually, earlier today, I don't know if y'all saw the live video feed when I was out there doing my cast. So I it was feeling real awkward at the very beginning because I had never done or attempted that form or style of cast. But I did it, and I actually was able to see my cast in slow motion. And I developed a video short of that. I did not get to post to the video feed here, but it will go up tomorrow. Um, he was able to record 3 of the casts, so I'm gonna post them up there. One of them hit the ground, and then another one actually it flew the way it was, or it came around the way it was supposed to because I didn't drop my shoulder and stuff like that. So that was a really good thing. It really looks nice. It really does. So I am excited because I know I am capable of getting great distance. And yeah, I have faith in myself for sure. But I also have a lot of guys that, through it, I haven't seen face to face other than joking around with each other that, everybody that I've talked to in the casting community, sorry, these guys offer nothing but help, with your cast, with your technique, eyeballing, from the sideline to try to see if they see something wrong with your cast. They want everybody to improve. I've never seen it when, oh, hey, screw that guy. Da, da, da. Like, I've never seen that. I've never heard it. Even when, I'm around other guys and stuff like that, I've never heard that from any one of them. And that, I am totally, totally blown away by that. And it's awesome. You know what I mean? Got guys coming in from Florida, from North Carolina, from all over the state of Texas to come to these events and to know that everybody there is going to help them out. It doesn't matter where they're at in their casting and in their form, they really do knock it out of the park, man. So I'm humbled to be a small part of it, you know, going out there and learning from them. And I am definitely, you know, I'm going to put it to work. You know what I mean? A lot of times, a lot of people want to teach something to people, but, you know, when nobody turns and runs with it, you know, some people get discouraged. But I want them to know that I am not going to waste their time, their effort, or their knowledge. You know, when they teach me something, I'm going to apply it and I'm going to turn and run with it for sure. So yeah. Actually, give me a second, Chet, and I will pull it. Actually, I got the reel right there, but let me get this set up right here. It's an Abu Garcia. I think it's 6500 that has been magged out, mono magged out, and they got upgraded bearings in it. And also, too, I did get with one of the other casters who took a bunch of pictures of rod and reel combos and stuff like that. So, yeah, I will be posting that up. So, nice, very nice. Yeah, no, we caught big sandbars during the day too, and those sandbars are crazy. It's a 50-50 thing. And what I mean by that is 50% of them will run like crazy, and the other 50 are just lazy as a doornail. So. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Well, I got two casting reels. Um, but when we first set this Abu Garcia up, it wasn't giving me the speed and intensity that I was looking for when I was casting out. I've actually got videos that I've edited and put out there where I'm casting out and I'm sitting and I've backed off the mono mag all the way, and I could feel the pressure of the line trying to come off the reel, like it wasn't keeping up with it. It wasn't fast enough. Um, so Dan and Carl, you know, took a look at it and got me up and running. So big shout out to them for helping me out. But I'll show y'all here real quick the one I'm dealing with now. But like I said, I got two. I got one from Gotti. Um, that one is for my 175s and 8 ounce, and then this one's for my 125s, 150. So wait a second. Actually, let me go to the car and I'll get my other reel. That way I can see them both real quick. Or go to the truck. Wait a second. Oh man. Hey, that worked pretty well. I was yawning and I put in a Hall's cough drop. Not that I needed it, but it has woken me up. It's so calm in Corpus right now. I'm so used to coming out here and rain or high winds or a bunch of craziness and stuff like that. So I think I need it in the thing. It's in the back seat. Give me a second. There it is. Yes, sir. That it was. All right. No. The bearings I actually got from Big Dan. He got those. As long as it isn't fighting. I'll go first. Yeah, there you go. Same here. All right, so I've got this one. This is one of them. The other one, actually, before I sit down. taking it off the rod, but I don't want to. Need a little bit of taking over here, guys. All right. All right, so this is yes, it is a 6500 C3. And then you can see the mono mag that was put on there. They drilled a hole on one of the flattest portions that they could find on the reel. And then on the mono mag, to get me more distance on it so I can increase my mono mag, we use a piece of tape. And so it starts right there at 12 seconds of flight time, or 12 seconds for startup time on the spool when I start my cast. And as I'm casting, I start to work it back off. And yeah, it has quite a bit of travel on it, so I can back it off pretty good right there. I got it. Oh man. Yeah, I've gotten hooked multiple times as well. So, and actually, let me do this real quick. Come on. Okay. I'm trying to keep the line kind of tight, so that way it doesn't sit there and uh, get all loose on the spool and stuff like that. Yeah, they always take off and got a whole ass. And so that's my startup time right there. However, as I start to increase that, yes, sir, no doubt for sure. It's definitely gone and helped me out quite a bit. Obviously, when I'm doing that test, I cannot do it with the top shot on there because it doesn't float the same way and stuff like that. But yes, the mono mag and upgrading the bearings. We're actually using ceramic bearings, and we're using them dry so that way it doesn't have a chance at slowing down my cast. But I can show y'all. See, hopefully it's not on that one again. Um, the cast I did earlier. No, it is on that one. You know what? Hold on real quick. Let me do something real quick. Hopefully. All right, guys. Real quick. Wait for the trip to put in another order. That's fine, Brennan. As long as the prizes have been claimed by y'all and stuff like that, we can hold them here. And since y'all are on the live video feeds, I've pretty much got everybody's in there and stuff like that. So But let's see. Hold on. That way you can kind of see earlier what I was seeing. Oops. So right here, as it's starting to swing back, this is the height that those guys were doing. And also too, even when I turned, I tried to keep that tip nice and high. But at the same time, since this was my first time casting it, I was so off footing and everything else. But that one was really, that's kind of what they do. But they've got so much power and control that they've done it. And when they come over here to the front, it goes off. Like I stopped about right here because I couldn't handle the power. But those guys, they come all the way to the front, and it's locked in right here in the front because they've doing it for so much that, yeah. So I'm going to have a lot of hard work ahead of me, but I'm game for it. I'm game for it. And now that I've seen that it can be done, I can do it. It's just a bonus. If the fields are going to be like that, even with grass in there, you saw how much mud that I tracked out. It's going to be something to deal with, but I'm all right with that. So, yeah. What's up, Roger? How you doing? Are y'all good? Am I back? Let's see. Yeah, no, I'm still here, guys. What I did was I used the phone to transfer over the video real quick just so I could show y'all that. It is going to be a video short on the channel and stuff like that. So, sure can, William. Yes, I will do that. And I should get confirmation tomorrow on all the reels and stuff like that as well. So I did find out that they have a couple of the reels that I've been waiting for a long time are available. What they are, I'm not going to say just yet, guys. I ain't going to say nothing because every time you try to count your chickens before they hatch, you normally are in the wrong ballpark. So I'm going to wait till they're actually here in the shop so I can show you all the video, and we'll definitely go from there. So what's up, CJ? Cool deal. Hey, I've been there too. Go out and go fishing and end up catching something of mine that flew in the water while we were out there fishing. So, been there, done that. No worries. The black net, got a few of them. A few of the black nets. Are you talking about the one with the small netting, or the orange one with the big netting, or the big blue one? I would have to double check. You're gonna give me just a bit so I can be totally done with this leader here, so that way I don't have hooks flying all over the place as I move around. So, oh, okay, yes, I still have some of those nets here. I think I've got three or four left. Oh yeah, there's always a chance to go out there and catch something. What's up, Aaron? How you doing? Oh, that is. Oh man, I was about to have a heart attack. I looked over and I see the broke end there, and I looked over and I saw this. For some reason, I thought I broke off the wrong end. Yeah. Luciano, good night. Yep, I got quite a bit of work still doing with these leaders because I'm pretty much the only one that knows how to tie them. Need to teach the other guys, but I'll do that once I know I've got a window of slowness and stuff like that. But, all right, that'll be fine, CJ. We've actually extended our hours to 7 o'clock because the sun is now staying out later. And because it is staying out later, it allows us to get more customers later throughout the day. So it works out. The sheephead rigs that we use are the trout and flounders, and yes, they work really well. But these are just free line rigs for offshore on a boat or a kayak. They're free line rigs is what they called, since they don't have a weight on them and you're not really casting them and working them. You're just trolling them real slowly behind you, and or when you're at a rig or something like that and you're tied up to it, you just drop it down and let it go with the current, and that's how we normally catch our kingfish with this kind of setup. So I will have to see what's up there, CJ, on that for sure. I gotta go make up some time with the family, and maybe they'll want to come fishing too. So we'll see. Man, sheephead will put up a fight too. They're good to eat, but they will also put up a fight. So they are definitely tricky fish as well. What's up, Josh? How you doing? Yeah, yeah, live bait as well. And yes, you can use sheephead for shark fishing. Sheephead, black drum, flounder, sand trout, croaker, whiting, skipjack, uh, all kinds of perch you can use for bait for sure. Um, Black drum, flounder, and sheephead, though, have a daily bag limit as well as a slot limit. Um, Obviously, they have to be within the slot to be able to be retained, so that way you can actually use it for bait. You just got to be careful that if you're using it for bait, I would highly recommend taking a picture of what it looks like before you put it out for bait. Because if you have a chunk of it on there, the game wardens can come after you for having an undersized bait, undersized non-game fish used for bait kind of deal. So, they'll normally head out once the water heats up. So as the water is starting to heat up, you'll notice that you're already starting to see that we got fewer in numbers that are coming out on the piers. We were hitting anywhere from 60 to 70 a day. Now it's maybe 15 or 20, if that, and that's after all day fishing. So yeah, no, the numbers are definitely going down. I mean, we've got these small northerns coming in and stuff like that, but it would really have to drop in temperature for them to be able to want to stay in those local waters right there. So, but I tell you what, if you're still wanting to catch big old black drum, go out to Goose Island or Rockport Pier, and you can go hit them over there. But I would say go to Goose Island before Rockport Pier. Reason being, because I haven't really seen the numbers that we see at Goose from Rockport Pier. And actually, that's because I was out there 2 days in a row. I put in quite a bit of time out there, and I think I only caught like a total of 6 black drum in that whole time. So I was doing 6 black drum in a few hours at Indian or at Goose Island. So, drop that. All right. Yeah, and actually, Billy, it's funny you say that stinger hook setup. That's kind of the deal that I had sent to Jeremy Wade back when he was trying to catch that one specific fish with the gnarly teeth, and he kept getting his bait jacked because he was trying to use like a 1J hook rig. So, and he wasn't cooking anything. So, yep. After I told him that deal and sent him a schematic of what it looked like and all of that, He started catching, but we didn't get no prompts or anything, so I stopped giving him help. Oh, that's sad, man. Uh, I was watching something that they were talking about that they're starting to see a lot more great white action coming into the Gulf. So I'm excited. I'm excited, you know. You'll start getting more great whites in there, so I'll be going fishing more. Yep. Oh, okay. The Outer Banks. I never got to fish at the Outer Banks. It was one of my bucket list areas to go fish when I was in the Marine Corps, but I didn't know where to go or anybody that would actually go out there and fish when I wanted to go fish, kind of deal. So I missed the opportunity to do it at that time. But don't get me wrong. Once I start traveling, I'm definitely going to be wanting to fish all those places that I didn't get to fish or haven't been able to fish just yet. It's coming though. It is. That we do. Somebody put a great white on the beach. That man, that will be top notch right there. So. Let's see. All right. Who was asking about million dollar guy, right? Or $1 billion guy? No, you made a payment, but I don't remember what it was. Is Hotline 130 pounds the only solid I have? Yes, it's the only solid I have. Um, I can get Cortland in solid braid as well. I can get diamond, but it does end up costing me a little bit more because I got to get it from another tackle shop. So I don't get to buy straight from the dealer. So and that's the other thing too with those other lines, other than Cortland and Tightline. I'm real skittish on buying any other brand because if I have any problems, I got nowhere to fall back on to make sure that, hey, my customers are going to be taken care of. You know what I mean? These other lines, if something is wrong with it, then I normally have to come out of pocket to cover them, and that's what scares me. So. Billion, what is your name uh, on the Cash App bus? Oh, that would be awesome, William, for sure. Yeah. Like I said, when I start making these trips, I will have at least a few weeks notice, if not a month or so notice. So it'll be something that we can play around and move it over together and stuff like that. What's up, Jeannie? How you doing? Okay. Um, Thanks a lot, Josh. I just read your comment right there. Um, fishing. You and me both, Billy. I would really like to do that. Oh man, yeah. Yes, I did get the pictures of the boat, William. Yeah, I did. I did see that. Um, oh, Big Bear Hauling. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got paperwork there. Alex Reyes. You're the other Alex Reyes that I had a brain fart because two Alex Reyes were making payments on reels. One won uh, the drawing for the night, and then the other one didn't, but it was, y'all both have the same name. Well, except one's Alexander and one's Alex, so I just put Alex Reyes on there. But the other one, I used Big Bear Hauling because that's what it came through as a Cash App. So that's what saved it right there. So that's why I knew it was good right there. So, where's my hat? Yeah, okay. You are doing the MXL Raptor. Where are you out of, Alex? Are you here in Texas or no? CJ Medina. Hold on. Okay. Yep. Okay. Why do I have Alex under the year? Okay. All right, CJ. I'm correcting your paperwork right now. Well, that definitely makes it a lot easier for me to keep track of it. I was so worried I was going to mess something up, and you can ask the other Alex. Like I was double checking everybody's paperwork and stuff like that. So, no, we're good. And verifying your cell phone number. Good to go. All right. So, buckle the shows that kill you. San Antonio. Okay. All right. Cool. Give me just a second, boss. Let me figure out the cost real quick on this because everybody, asks me the cost, and I'm going to show y'all the price listing for the Avids. This is the price listing right here. This is the SXJ, MXJ, and then you got the SX series right there of the G2 and the Raptor. Then you got MXL, and you got MXL some more. So you've got all of that MXL. And then you come over to this side and you've got the LX and JX. And then you go to HXWs. And then you go to the other side and you got your HXs, EXW 30, 50, 80, and the 130. So that's a lot of pricing, guys. And like I said, I had to laminate it, or not laminate it, but put it in here. Billy said he did have a lamination machine, but I haven't seen the proof of it yet because we're still here. So calling them out. All right, give me a second. Let me get this pricing in here for you, boss. MXL Raptor Blue. All right, boss. You're looking at a remaining balance of $521.34 for the reel. And if you are going to make full payment, let me know because I'm almost done placing my order tonight for multiple reels that are coming in, and they will be in next week. So if that's something that you want, let me know. I'll get her done. But if not, when you're going to make your last payment, I'll have it ordered so that way it's waiting here for you, ready to make the last payment, so you can walk in and walk out with it, no worries. So, and Oscar Ayala is trying to comment on the channel and it's not letting him. But we'll see what's up on that. Yeah, when I fish have to wear surgical gloves to make sure I do not puncture them because of the EpiPen suck. Yep. Oh, there's Oscar. All right, cool. Hopefully, okay. I just told everybody because I just read your text right now. Again, guys, if y'all ever contact me through Facebook Messenger, you will learn that I do not check that one every day. I might check it once a week, if that. And if not, then it would be, once a month kind of deal. The reason being because I really don't post to Facebook anymore. But a lot of guys are still finding my posts and they go and comment and I'll go back through there and I'll start answering like 30 to 40 questions of them and stuff like that. So, okay, Billion, no worries. No worries. I just, if you were asking, so I figured I'd undo that. Oh, let me put that on there. Hold on. Oh, I already did. Hello. Oh, it's been a long week, gents. Long week. But I do see light at the end of the tunnel because we've got a few more workers starting to show back up and putting in work. They all now know, too, at the speed and intensity that work needs to be done to be able to turn a profit. It really does, depend on everybody's cooperation of making or putting forth the effort when they're here working, that they have enough gear coming out that it actually covers the amount of gear they used the time they were here to be able to buy more gear. So that way I can keep them employed kind of deal. Okay, so you're talking about on the price listing, right? Who was that? I just saw it. Brandon? Yes, they still have the pricing on there, but they do not make the HXW Raptor MC and the Classic. There was only 24 of them that were made, and I've got 4 in the collection. I almost had a 5th one, but that didn't work out. Now I know somebody's selling one, and actually let me double check to see if he's still selling it. If he is, then that's with line. Yeah, because I saw that you wanted the 65 to 80. That is the price with the line. Yes. Let's see. All right. What number is yours, John? And yeah, like I was telling them, they don't know about the conversation me and you had earlier, so I didn't really want to say nothing until I got it in my hand because again, don't want to count my chickens before they hatch kind of deal. So once it comes through, it's going to be, yep. Can't wait. Definitely can't wait. So but we'll see. See how this goes because trying to get new reels, new colors, and all of that is really something that is like you're gonna have to pull teeth, probably sell your left and right arm at the same time, and maybe a kidney on top. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm definitely game for it though, and also too. To another. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, wow, that sucks. Is he all right, Jaime? I just got your picture. Uh, got, yeah, no doubt. So, Dan was critiquing my cast there, so um, I'm definitely going to have to work on it because that's one of the biggest things that they keep saying. If I do it too quick, I could break a fishing rod. So I gotta listen. I gotta listen to the guys that have been in it. I mean, for a long time. So yeah. Uh, Both. I mean, shoot, I'll take a big old picture that we can hang up on the wall. I ain't gonna say nope. I wish I could get the picture of the uh, of when we came out on the Abbey Rail cover, because I'd like to put that in a frame and put it up on the wall as well. Um, just because that was pretty awesome. That was really awesome. So, yeah, buddy. Well, I'm glad he's all right, Hyman. Dang, that sucks. Yeah. Cap on the footer. Did you have? Did you hear whether or not they had the black reel available? Which black reel? I've actually had to deal with about 10 different black reels, 50 wide 3-speed, HXW 2-speed, HXW 3-speed, HXs, LXs, and MXL all in black. So, which one's boss? I let me check my email real quick on that. Hold on. I want to say yes, they had it. Uh, do, do, do. Well, they still have that HXW Raptor MC available. I'm checking to see what number it is real quick. And okay, come on. Let's see. Um, I don't know if I sent the email or not, so I sent another one to double check on that reel. But I'm pretty sure they do have it. As soon as I find out, William, I will let you know. More likely it'll be tomorrow morning before I get that phone call. Uh, yeah. uh, okay, whiskey. On all of those, when I was giving you those quotes on that, I haven't uh, actually spooled any of those reels with the solid braid. I was just kind of estimating on it. So what I'm gonna have to do is once I do get those reels in, is to actually spool it up to figure out how much it holds exactly, and then down spool it to be able to create those marks that you're asking for. Because, like I said, I solid braid is something we are not always working with and stuff like that. So, but it will be live on the channel when I do it. So that way, for future reference, other guys that want to do that same thing will have it cataloged in the library for that reason right there. So I'm good. Yeah. Definitely excited to know that the reels are coming through. Um, I did learn something else too, that they're not going to be doing the HXW Raptor MC in the colors that they originally had said that they were going to do. So the HXW Raptor MCs that are coming out for the Raptor Pluses will only be in silver. So if you are interested in that one right there, let me know. Oh, what did I do? I tried to put a fourth hook, but I didn't have the hook there. Now I have to break this so that way I can get it off of there without messing up the leader. I know I've got piano cutters here. There they are. Be a little bit faster. And I'll have to cut it again right here on that kink. Well, actually, no. I have to cut on this side. Since the kink is there, I've got to use that as my beginning marker for the next swivel, because it's already kinked like that. You don't want to unkink it because that's actually a weak point in your piano wire if you're making it for leaders. So. All right. No, I don't mind doing it. I'm just letting you know what I'll have to do to make it happen because, like I said, since I normally don't deal with the solid braid, that's a step that I will do, which I have no problem doing because I've done it 1,000 times before for other guys asking for certain distances when using monofilament. Monofilament and solid braid are always the curveballs that we deal with, so not worried about it at all. I'll get her done. I'm just letting you know what I'm going to have to do. So. Which list are you talking about, Brandon? Trying to wait for it to catch up so I can see what you're talking about, Brandon. I hate it. I've bent it a couple of times, and for some reason, even right there, it's proof that the wire, doesn't have the same density, I guess is a proper word to use. Because when I try to break it over, it normally should break over two, 1, 2, and it breaks over. Other times I'm back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and it doesn't want to break off. So, yeah. Ricky Mark's in the house. What up, brother? How you doing? Oh, the HXW Raptor MC in silver. Is that what you were talking about, or that I was talking about? Um, Tensile strength. Yeah. Okay. Oh man, no, it definitely would be something else. I mean, so, and actually, I got a text from Ricky earlier. He was looking at one of my older videos and he was seeing some of the rods that I had on there and was asking if I still had certain ones in there. So I sent him pictures. Or did they go through, Ricky? I wonder if I did. Oh no, I didn't. But let me do this for you real quick. Send them to you real quick. Still using them, bro. They're still going strong. So for sure. Oh, okay. So you want the silver one, not the one that's one of the other 24 that are currently available. It'd be a lot cheaper, but yes, it will be in silver, and so. Yep. Over. That's all right, whiskey. That's all right. HXW Raptor. Plus, you're looking at $581.99 for the HXW Raptor Plus, and they are available. So if you want one, let me know. We can send the funds through, and I can definitely get it ordered with our next order that I'm about to finish tonight. So I was going to send it earlier today, but I had some feeling in my stomach telling me to hold off because something else was going to happen. So. Yep. On BHP, tearing it up, casting them bigger reels. 6/0, 9/0, 12/0. Mm. Yep. Well, I'm waiting on his reply on the HXW Raptor MC. So as soon as he replies back to me, I will let you know. Um, I'm thinking yes with MC. Yes. Um, I'm thinking maybe I'll do a drawing for that one, depending on what number it is. Because if it's a number I like, I don't know. I might might have to do that. Oh yeah, I remember the guys casting 12/0 and stuff. I did it, but I didn't really like to do it. But I was capable of doing it for sure. But I have casted the 130. Yeah, that one nearly broke my wrist after the first cast. Yeah, one of the original 24. I think those. Like I said, they've been going anywhere from $800 to $1,000 for that reel right there. Um, the asking price. I've actually seen an HXW Raptor Dorado 3-speed that they said wasn't even made go for $1,300. So. Okay, so CJ, I don't do the loop end anymore on that, but using the loop, we tie a regular knot, and yes, I could show that to you. Let me just finish doing this leader real quick, and then we can knock that out. So. All right. And actually, this will be a cool one for all of y'all because um, with using the hollow core braid, I don't like to cut my line when I don't need to, or lose my loop or whatever. So, all right, let's get over here real quick, and I'll get to my gear. Oh, you know what? I can do that right here. Should be able to see it just fine. Yep, that'll work. Okay. All right. All right. So, you recognize this one, Ricky? It just happened to be the one that I ended up grabbing for tonight's demonstration. All right. So, on this reel, I still have the loop right here. Let's do this. I still have the loop from when I back spliced it on itself. So, right here, you insert your fingernail right here at the base of the knot and you wiggle it back and forth. All right. Once you do that, see that line going in there? That is the tag line of it. All you have to do is pull it out and unwrap it. And it comes undone. To tie that knot, guys, real simple. You insert it into the swivel, take your tag line around your main line. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do 5 or whatever, but when you come around, make sure you come around and come through it. Wet your line before you cinch it down. Cinch it down just like that. Then what I also like to do here, look, pay attention to that top end. You see how it's nice and fat? Pull that down, and there you go. There, that is the knot I use to tie my leader on and untie it at the very end of the day. Very clean. Very clean, yep. So. Ooh, incoming, incoming. There we go. Let's see. All right. So Ricky's got a special request, and go and knock that out real quick. Hey Ricky, can you tell them one of the stories you remember about this rod that I'm about to pull down? Let's do this. Do it this way, so that way I don't have to eat up my battery of the flashlight being on. So. Turn it sideways just a little bit. So this is actually a unibut by AFCO, and used to have a 12-aught on this rod right here. It's a 553 Harrington, and the base was actually, it was designed for big rods. Well, the base was starting to split. So what we did was we cut the reel seat to where we took the ferrule and stuff, like, or this portion that turns and does this, we put that off, but we cut it to where this portion was cut off as well. That remaining portion of the reel seat is still on the rod. He used that as a base on there to ensure that the rod didn't keep slipping up that way. And then when he cut it, we still had like 2 or 3 inches before the crack actually reached it up to the reel seat. And then he slipped it on there so that it acted as a ferrule for this one. And yeah, this is one of my babies. Yeah, buddy. And now because of this, it's 10.5 foot in length. Yes, sir. Oh yeah. I definitely still want to put a rod on it or a reel on it. I did give it to my little brother for graduation, but since he's not fishing and stuff like that, I definitely don't want to leave it over there because then it just sit there and waste away. And at least here, I know he knows it's safe. So, yeah. And actually, real quick, Ricky, let's do this. It's been a while since you've been on the channel, but there's some of the gear, and that's actually all the rods on the ceiling, everything over there, pretty much everything in here, as well as these other ones right here, are all my gear now. So let's do this. Turn that sideways right there. That one's not mine though. That one's Damon's. That was one of the ones that he won at Sharkathon, cast it out and broke on cast. So, and you got more of the right there. Let's see. This one was real interesting. That was made by the Tackle Box, another Harrington. And then we got a 552. This one was actually made by Roy at Roy's Bait and Tackle back in 80 something, I believe, is when they said it was made. Yeah. And I know you remember a few of these, especially this one right here, this green one, the 575. Also, too, the one that I fought the manta ray on, the rainbow one. You should remember the pink one or the orange one right there, then the green one in the back, the 552. And of course, the Z1. Yeah. So, and then you remember the twins, that one and that one. And then that original twin, that is, where's the other one at? Oh, it's over here. Right there. And then that is a new one. That was one of the ones to remember, as well as that one. That's a 53. And this one was one of the one. I got this one at the same time I got. Which one was it? No, I got that one by itself. That one I got by itself. But you remember that one right there? That's the one I just showed you. So that one and where is it? This one were the same one, but it actually said Casper inside. So he pulled out Casper and put my name into it. Oh, let's see. Yeah. Yeah, it was from the old man. He was he actually approached me when I was on the beach fishing and saying that uh, he wanted to sell his rods, but he didn't want to sell them for a crazy price. He just wanted them to go to a good home. So yeah, no, they're still here in the collection, boss, for sure. Oh yeah, and I can confirm that, Jacob, for sure. He did that. He shared every single video of yours for sure. Um, let's see. Let's do this. Where's his one at? Where's that? Oh, wrong email. Hold on. Because I have my work email here. Then I have a secondary email for the other business, and then I have a email for the YouTube channel, and then I have another one because I'm going to start a Team Hard Life food channel. That's coming, but I'm concentrating on this. And once this one's up and running, then I'll start that one because I know it'll be a lot easier to make that one grow once this one is up and running the way we want it to be. And then with the perfect people on it, for sure. So, all right. So, let's see. Okay, that's mine. No. Jacob is in there. Let me get down a little further. He went to work today for sure, man. He really did. See, I'm looking for his screenshots because right now a lot of it is my videos. But I remember going through. I was like, wow. Let's see. Come on. Definitely, yeah. I need to get me some chow as well, too. Let's see. Okay, I think we're coming up to it. I had to go. far enough back on it, but I know I saw him earlier. I was talking to Billy here at the shop, and I was talking about the shares and all of that, and he brought up how you said that you shared so many today, and I was like, oh yeah, he's there, and um, it's in there. Seen it. I seen it for sure. I don't know what this Mr. Rogers is. I'm getting a lot of spam in there. But I had to open it because I didn't know if it was, somebody sharing that I haven't looked at it for the YouTube channel. So where is that? I know I saw it earlier. It had like shit had a lot from Jacked Up Leatherworks on there. Uh, maybe I gotta go a little further back. No? All right. Can you resend that email, the one that had Jacked Up Leatherworks on there? Because for some reason, I'm not seeing it here, and I hope I didn't accidentally delete it before I had a chance to count it, because I'm not seeing. I remember that whole email. It was just Jacked Up Leatherworks of everything on there and stuff like that. Um, I'm going through all of them right here. I see a lot of mine, but I know when I opened up that one, it was all Jacked Up Leatherworks. So, yeah, if you could do that for me, boss, please. Um, yeah, I don't see it. And I know I saw it earlier. It probably had like 20 or 30 or so. It was a lot because I was going through and me and Billy were just like, wow. So, gonna get some shut eye. All right, John, you have a good night, boss. Yeah, them business cards are freaking phenomenal. I'm being greedy with them though. It's when I'm talking about Leatherworks and stuff like that, and if they seem really interested, then I hand it out. I don't want people just to take them for it to get tossed because we only have a few of them. What I consider a few here. So I'm being a little greedy with them, bro. All right, Jaime, you have a good night, brother. Be safe. Ricky, you have a good one, man. Good to see you on the channel for a bit, man. We'll definitely have to catch up because we're going fishing the first weekend in April for Team Heart Life, man. If you can make it down, come on by, bro. Yeah, yeah, it was a lot in there, William. I saw it. I know I saw it, but for some reason I can't see it. So definitely want to make sure you get credit for that effort you did put. So the good thing is it's in your sent email box, so you'll be able to resend it real quick too. So. Uh, so BHP is so far they supposedly got the approval for the permit for them to actually start groundbreaking and building the pier back. As of right now, though, it does not include the secondary portion of the pier. It's just the main stretch up the pier, the way it used to be, kind of deal before they added in all those extras. So, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna see. I haven't been able to go to a meeting lately because I was dealing with the desalinization project, as well as them trying to close down Padre Island National Seashore because of the turtles. So yeah. All right. Well, that is something I definitely need to look into because I like the fact that it has the camera or the light and the ability to zoom in like that and be pretty square on and stuff like that too. Um, we'll have to really be careful with it. You know, it's gonna be something that if I have somebody that can watch it and maintain it while I am stepping away from it, because so many times that the uh, winds pick up and it knocks the camera over and stuff like that. So that would definitely be something that we'll have to have a on-site camera guy to work that. If not, I'll continue to use my phones for sure. So, uh, as for Horace Caldwell is still open. People are still going out there and fishing and catching, but obviously it ain't Bob Hall Pier. It ain't going to be the numbers that you have. So, uh, uh, no, I did not see it. Did not see it. If I only had one leader to choose to fish from for the rest of my life, what would I choose? Ooh, that is tough. Um, damn, that's tough. That is real tough. Like, uh, well, taking in consideration, you said the rest of my life. Obviously, there's going to come a day when I can't be throwing all the big gear that I have and stuff like that. So I'm going to eventually venture down to small gear. So it ended up being my double drop drum leader would probably be my lifelong leader, because that leader, I have caught so much fish, sharks. It doesn't matter. I've caught pretty much every kind of fish that you can on it. Taking it offshore, I've used it for freshwater fishing. No matter where I've taken that leader, it is the most versatile and outright just it smokes everything out there for sure. So yeah. All right, Brandon, you have a good one, boss. Yeah, no, definitely. All right. Well, thanks for the heads up on that for sure. That's probably why he didn't show it to me earlier, because we were live on the channel and we got sidetracked with all the casting that we were doing. So, Billy, first-hand experience, seeing that kind of cast get done in person compared to watching it on video. What is your reaction on that, bro? Yep. All right, Brandon, you have a good night, brother. You be safe. Yeah, no, I saw him several times, um, taking pictures of the gear and of me walking back and or casting out. Yeah, yeah, but definitely I should have taken my second uh, camera stand there, so that way he could have just let it sit there and record the way it normally does, without having it to be back and forth. And especially with the second camera being able to record the cast that I wanted to do it or get it done like that, it wouldn't have disturbed him from holding out his camera and stuff like that too. No, it really doesn't. I mean, like I said, from the amount of time us walking out there to go pick up the weight and then having to walk all the way back and stuff like that, it really is something else for sure. So, um, again, guys, if y'all are into like beach fishing and stuff like that, this will be something that can totally change your ability And you've seen it too many times. You've seen it that where I'm fishing, that on many occasions that being able to hit those extra 15 to 20 yards on cast will put you in the area where the fish are actually hitting at. So by learning how the cast works and the technique and formula and what you got to be looking at and stuff like that, it will really open your door and open your eyes to the abilities that are right there in front of you, and you can be doing it. So I'm definitely trying to get a lot more fishermen to come out and start learning them casts and stuff like that for sure. So yeah, what up, Ricky? Oh, I thought you left, man. So yeah, but no worries, man. I'm glad you're on here, bro. It's been way too long. Way too long. When are you gonna come back down to Corpus for sure? I know in probably a few weeks I'll be heading up to the Houston area. So I definitely would like to stop by the house, chill out with y'all for a while before I, either on the way out there or on the way back. More likely probably be on the way back just so I can get a rest stop and chill out with y'all for a while, maybe stay the night. Have you on the grill cooking up some of them steaks or some of that salsa, bruh? Ooh, that was good. Oh man. Yeah, no. Actually, Billy can already tell you, I've got a worker in here, and he literally fights with the demon or demons just about every day. And I'm not just talking about like in thought. No, he literally has to clock out, go outside, and he's throwing elbows, he's kicking, he's getting the guy, and he's pulling an imaginary trigger, and like he's killing demons right outside our shop. So yeah, no joke on that. And um, sometimes he just has to do that because it's so overwhelming for him and stuff like that. Now there's times when we're here in the shop and he starts going off tangent like that, and we've got to recall him back into the fold, and we're doing what we can for sure. And yeah, let's see, like it, DJ. Oh man, that yeah. Oh, y'all are something else for sure. What's up, Zach? How you doing? No, Bill, Curtis, I totally understand that, boss. I just was kind of giving y'all, and the reason why I'm also kind of sharing that here on the channel because there's a couple times when he's up here in front, and he's kind of like growling or, and people are just like, like he's okay, just and they kind of like back off a little bit, but yes, like I said, guys, if you're willing to work, put down the time and everything, I'm willing to teach and share and stuff like that. I've had multiple guys just come work for me just so they can learn how to do what I do and stuff like that. And, you know, we're here. We're definitely here. But I've got plans for us and the channel, guys. So we got to get to 100,000 subs. We got to get them videos going. We really do. So, um, yeah, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, I know you do, Billy. Because when he did it the first time, you kind of looked at me like, yeah, yeah. So. Oh, there you go. Ricky Mark, right now I'm waiting on the call for jacks. I have Cownos, Southern, Barracuda. I have a few blackfin tuna. I am saving those for us and the team to go out and use here pretty soon. So trying to get back on the water to go for jacks, but I have not been able to get out there because being a little short-handed, but it's coming. It is coming. So. All right, yeah, let me see. Okay, got that. There it is. Look. That's one of them. I know there's another one. Hold on. I know there's another one. The other one had a lot more. Emails are still coming through, but that's one of them. The other one had like probably 15 or 20 on there of just jacked up Leatherworks back to back to back to back to back. Yeah. So. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably the internet right now being slow because everybody is out of work and stuff like that. So, yeah, no doubt. And I guess I can work a little closer to the camera for you. So. Zach, about who? Jacked Up Leatherworks, me, or somebody on the channel? That is clean. That is real clean right there. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Hold on. It's rebooting over here. Give it a second. So. Yeah, somebody on the channel being what? See, I can't see it because the heart over here on the computer blocks it, so I have to wait for another comment to come up and come through. Well, I mean, if I did, they would probably believe it because I mean, look at the beard. Let's see. Yeah, no, I am definitely keeping an eye out on a lot of things that are changing for us, guys. I did talk to another potential sponsor today. They are double checking to see how they can help us. So this one could be another big one. I know I've got one, two, three, four pending sponsors coming through. And when it does, guys, I'm telling you, our 25,000 subscriber mark giveaway, if we don't have about $4,000 to $5,000 worth of goodies to give away, I will really be like, you know, something had to give. Like, I'm pretty positive we'll be sitting right up in there right now with the amount of gifts and stuff like that. So, no, these aren't the slide line rigs. These are free line kingfish rigs. So when you're on a boat, you can put a ribbon fish, a sardine, a mackerel, or whatever you're going to put on, and you free line it off the end of your boat. There you go. So you got the hook there. You got first hook, second hook, and then I put a third hook, and they're all inline stinger hooks for the second and third one, and works nice. I have not done ice fishing, Robert. I want to do ice fishing, even though a few guys look at me like I'm crazy from the style of fishing I'm doing here. But fishing to me is fishing. Like, as long as I can feel the tug on the other end, that is my drug right there. So, granted, I will not, and I repeat, I will not pay those ice fishing rod pricing that they have. I went up to Colorado one time and I saw the prices of those ice fishing rod combos. I was like, no way. Like I'll go to Walmart down here, spend, $10 and be able to do everything those other reels can do. And I've already proven it here by catching, big old fish with them and stuff. So yeah. What's your biggest fish, Robert? Yeah, no, I'm game. Don't get me wrong. I am game for some ice fishing, just so I can say I did it. You know, not really too keen on fishing in the cold and stuff like that. Especially that kind of cold. But I know it's a different kind of cold. Um, so yeah, but I want to. I got a braid today, 20 pound, 600 yards full. Can't wait to fish again. Oh wow! All right, there you go. Let's see. Am I getting something here? Nope, it didn't come through. Not yet. It will, William. No worries. If not, I will definitely, because I remember seeing a whole bunch of them, and if I don't see that email, I'll get back with you so that way we can make sure we get all three of them through, at minimum. Just still getting texts over here and stuff like that. And let's see how much. All right, so um, for the 25,000 subscriber mark giveaway, guys, we want to give enough product that if we were to buy it, it'd be in the $4,000 to $5,000 range. Obviously, we're not going to buy it because we're going to get our sponsors to pay for it, kind of deal. But if we were to have donations made, for the channel and stuff like that, all the donations that come through will be put back into the channel. So that is for sure. Something I have no problem doing because, if we can get, my goal is one day to give away 100 rod and reel combos. That's my goal one day. But obviously, we got to have the subscriber base to follow to warrant that amount of giveaway. Because you're looking at, if it's 100 rod and reel combos, you're looking about $1,000 a piece. Well, anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 per rotten reel combo, and yeah, times 100. So yeah, that is a lot of money right there. So, but again, too, it's all in the channel, guys. Like almost everything that I've been making through the channel, as payments and stuff, I've been turning around and putting it back in to give back to y'all and stuff like that. So it does pay it forward, and that's where we're at. So I'm excited on it for sure. So. And let's see. Oh, awesome. Let's see. Um, I just got paid 7.5 pounds. Nice. Cold. No, it really is a different kind of cold. I mean, the cold down here with the high humidity that we have, man, it eats right through you. I used to be in North Carolina where there was snow all over the place and everything else, and it was nothing. Like I would have my, like one layer of clothing on underneath and my regular clothing on top with my Gore-Tex, and I was fine. I was able to be out there for hours on end, no worries. However, I tried to wear that same clothes down here in Texas when it was that same temperature. I had to do several more layers to get it to run, for me to run properly kind of deal. I bet she does. Yep, yep. Come on. So here's a prime example right now. I had to fold it over some more for it to find a different spot so I can actually break it off. I noticed that if I bend it too much, it still breaks off with the tag end that can actually cut your hands and stuff like that. So. Is Ricky still on the channel? Ricky, you still there, boss? Yeah, I've seen guys use hand lines for ice fishing all the time, or a lot. I didn't say all the time, but like I've seen them do it. Would you be willing to come on the channel for a little bit, boss, so we can reminisce about Bob Hall Pier and uh, some of the fishing stories that we've had? Dang it! Yeah, that's pretty cold. Yeah, you game, Ricky? If you are, let me know. I'll send you a link. Bring you on the channel for a bit, brother. All right. Wow. New England 8-pound largemouth is max. Wow. Okay. Let's see. All right. Give me a second, guys. Let's see. Guys. All right, Ricky. Well, I sent you a link, and it comes from one of my other phones. And it make sure you have your YouTube channel updated on your phone. The app actually make sure it's got an update done to it before you try to follow the link, because sometimes that's the problem why it won't let you get on to live video chat. So if you want, bro, if you can't, I totally understand for sure. I'm gonna have a stack of leaders here, at this rate for sure. So, oh yeah, I remember all the times you would cook out there too, man. Go down to the y'all's trailer and you cook up food and bring it up there, man. We were spoiled when you were around. That's for sure. Yeah, bring it, brother. Let's see. All right, there we go. Double check the email. I shared a total of 37 videos from Dr. Leatherworks. Okay, so on the last email that I got, William, I saw four of them on there. Um, on one of them, the rest I saw were of my channel. So I know we're still missing that email to come through. It hasn't come through yet. So one of them. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Let me check this real quick. Yes, I'm making kingfish rigs, but these are for like guys that are on a boat and uh, freelining the rigs off the boat or kayak and stuff like that. Come on. Yeah, this one only has the 4 on there. Um, I'll show you which one it has. So you got an idea. That's the one that has 4. And I know there's another one that has a lot more because I saw it. So, it should be in your text messages. And it won't be from my phone number. It'll be from another number. The last four, like 9101 or 9102. So. Oh, wait. Hold on. It's saying it's not sent. Give me a second. Let's see. What's up, boss? How you doing? Give me just. All right. I'm back, guys. Let's see. I think the reason why is because they tried to send it as encrypted, and if it was encrypted, more than likely you couldn't get it open. But it should be good to go now. So. Oh man. Oh man. Oh yeah. Yeah. And this is one of my favorite freeline king rigs or the style to use. I have them in red, pink, chartreuse, glitter, uh, pearl, and and the basic model as well. All of them I've tore up monster kingfish time and time again. So let me see. Let's see. All right, here we go. Y'all are so. Oh man, that is too funny, bro. So I gotta ask, do y'all have some kind of call to get them to come near? Mm, mm. I've seen when they do chained hook like that. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. When you do the chained hooks, how many do you do at a time for the hooks? And have you ever heard of tiger braid? Oh man, I would say it's overkill, but I think you're right in target with using the right appropriate tool for the job. Oh man, y'all are getting it, man. Her ears must be burning. Oh, I saw a meme the other day. There was a shark on the phone, and I gotta let you go. My meal is burning, and it has a guy on a float, and he's passed out on the float getting sunburnt. That was pretty funny right there. So. Oh yeah, that's nuts. Mhm. It depends on the bait. There you go. So when you do use those rigs, are you just kind of freeline them out there, or is it something that you throw and retrieve when you're going for those kings? Oh man. Yeah. That's gonna be something else for sure. Now the casting deal. My buddy Dan was texting me some information, but I had to let him know that I was live because I didn't want him thinking that I was ignoring his posts or anything. Because you know when he shares the information, I'm very inclined to listen and apply what he's trying to teach me because I don't want him thinking that he's wasting his time because the dude, I mean, I got to take it. You know, he's hitting major distances and stuff like that. So I definitely want to learn from the guys that are actually doing it. You know what I mean? It ain't the type of deal where it says, "Oh, I heard it works like this." No, he's out there doing it. So. Let's see. How you doing, Misty? What kind of fishing do you do? We normally like to ask our new subs that. That way we got an idea of what kind of fishing you like to get into. We have guys that do ice fishing. We have shark fishing, king fishing, boat, kayak, bay. It don't matter. Hmm. Let me see something. Did you update your YouTube app on your phone, Ricky? But if you don't do that, it won't let you. It won't let you get into the link. Halibut, rockfish, lingcod. Nice. All right, so all three of those are on my bucket list. Lingcod or halibut is the top one that's on there for sure. But I won't say no to any of those other fish for sure. So, and what's your biggest halibut? Nope. Oh yeah. Okay, sorry. I was really tired, and again I'm tired tonight, kind of deal. Always putting a lot of work in over here, but I do appreciate you coming back to the channel for sure. Uh, Damn, that's that's massive. How long was that fight? And I've actually seen some video where, uh, dang, a few minutes. Okay, so just under 100 pounds or 100 inches? Because I know those things are they're massive, and I've got to ask. I'm not fully schooled on halibut, so this is also a demonstration of the way the channel works. You know, no question is too stupid, especially if you don't know. Um, if you don't know, you got to ask, and we definitely keep that door open for guys to learn and share knowledge. And this is me being totally upfront, like I don't know. So, yeah. Mm. Jesus. All right. Well, yeah. Do the update on the YouTube app, and then once it does that, let me know, and I will send you another link just to make sure that we have the freshest one on there. But uh, oh man, that's awesome. That is awesome. I did see some molds today for lingcod and rockfish fishing. Um, they were like almost round bullet head sinkers. It's the one some of the molds I saw today when I was looking around for some new molds and stuff like that. But how deep do you normally send baits down? Because one video I saw that had halibut that were not sitting on the bottom. Like I always thought they sat on the bottom because they're big old flounder, and they actually don't. They're like, you know, up in the mid water column kind of deal. But again, too, that may be like certain type of season when they're like that, or have they been known to be caught while fishing close to the bottom? Yes, he is broken, but he also respects our channel. We do not allow trolling on our channel or harassment or anything else. These guys are poking fun at each other, but they're having fun. We don't allow people being mean, rude, just saying stuff uncalled for. We do back each other up and stuff like that. So, all right, Ray, you have a good one, boss. Oh wow. I have seen where a lot more boats are starting to do that, like spray the surface of the water with some kind of water from the boat or whatever, and it starts instigating a lot more action on the surface. So yeah, I've been watching that as well. That's pretty crazy. So, and, that's as you can tell, like I'm pretty excited on that because like I'm gonna get there one day. I'm gonna go out and go do some halibut fishing for sure, and it's coming. It will. I'm gonna get me. I'm gonna get me some halibut. I'm gonna put that on my belt for sure. So, Uncle Shep, I actually have tried several tools, but one of them was like a little round deal where you insert it in and you would twist and stuff like that. It wasn't very. Maybe I wasn't doing it correctly or whatever. I didn't really like that one too much. But also too, we tried out that other one that was sent to us by I forget his name. God, I feel so bad. He came down to visit us and come fishing with us. But he sent me down a tool that I used here for a while. It had two pins like this where you insert the wire here and you use a knob here to twist it, and you can do the twist and then the closeout, but you still had to break it yourself. It would do that, and then you would position it a different way and do the wind on or wind off kind of deal and stuff. So, oh, there you go. Nice. With the spring water, we get away from you. There you go. Well, that is definitely a place I want to go visit. But if I'm going up to Alaska, I am going fishing. I want to hit salmon, shark, halibut are the two main ones that I want to hit. Like I want to do that, and then whatever I can hit along the way, I'm definitely game for sure. So there you go. Yeah, Florida definitely. You do got to make sure that when you're going to head down there to do some research on it because they've been getting hit with red tide. Um, so you might have to really make sure that the area you're going to is fishable. So right now they've got a serious issue with the saltfish that they're starting to spin themselves to death, and they can't understand why, or they're not sharing what they have found yet. So yeah, no, same thing here, William. That's why I want to go up there is for the halibut for sure. Oh, no doubt, no doubt. So, oh yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, my bucket list is huge, huge, huge. I've got thresher, mako, great white, um, a hammerhead. 15 to 20 foot. I want to actually land a manta ray, um, bluefin tuna, blackfin tuna, sailfish, marlin, uh, swordfish, halibut, rock cod, lingcod, all the different type of sharks I can get my hands on. Um, I want to, catch an alligator, an alligator gar. Well, I've already caught alligator gars, but I mean, maybe a croc one day or something like that. You know, I mean, anything that is in the water that I can fish for, I definitely got to get it on my bucket list for sure. You know, you got roosterfish and what's the other one? I can see it, peacock bass. Like, oh yeah, yeah. I got dreams. I got some dreams. I want to fish for all kinds of fish for sure. And it's definitely, definitely going to take y'all with me and or be fishing alongside y'all, when I start traveling like that for sure. So that is coming, guys. I, would love for that to happen. So, hmm. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, mahi mahi as well. Still on my list. I have not caught one of those. Um, what else? Goliath groupers on there. Warsaw grouper. Um, shoot. Yeah, there's quite a bit of fish. Needless to say, there's quite a bit of fish. I've caught a lot of fish, a lot of sharks and stuff, but still, there's a lot more action out there, and I'm gonna go hunting for it for sure. So yeah, GT as well. Yeah, that is big old permits and all of that. All right, guys. So I'm telling y'all what my bucket lists are. What are your top 10 bucket list fish? Let's see. Let's see what y'all got. Top 10 bucket list fish. It's not that you won't disclose it; you just don't remember it, Bill, Curtis. Get it right. Oh yeah, yeah, without a doubt. I mean, there's so much over there for sure. Um, that I would love to catch a sawfish one day as well. For live, what's up, bro? How you doing? Yeah. Good. Let's see. Let's see. See y'all's top 10. Come here in South Carolina. Come here to what part of North Carolina, Uncle Shep? Actually, I used to fish Sportsman's Pier, the Sportsman's Pier, and I think the Kettle were the two piers that I used to fish um, when I would go up there because they were the cheapest to get on, and also to the it was the closest pier for me to get to without having to drive a crazy amount of distance because it already took me, I think. It was either 45 minutes from Cherry Point or an hour and 15 minutes from Cherry Point to get to Atlantic Beach. There you go. That's a tarpon rooster, peacock bass, big any group and barrel snapper. Nice. Yeah, buddy. North Central Texas. Okay. Hmm. So, what kind of fishing do you do, Uncle Shep? For some reason, I remember your name, but please forgive me. I am I'm pretty beat. I am pretty beat right now. Brain is completely not at 100%. I'm probably sitting at 25. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I used to work at the the Lowe's right there in where's that uh, Morehead City? Am I saying that right? Heading towards Atlantic Beach. Hey, man, if I got that, man, I could be president. Yes. Yes, yes. I do. Like I said, I do remember your name. I just, like I said, I can't remember the style of fishing and all of that stuff that you do for sure. So, yes, no, I do. I do remember it. Just trying to get a refresher on it and stuff like that. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. So that was where the Lowe's was that I used to work at. While in the Marine Corps, I got a part-time job so I can help offset the cost of my vehicle. I had a 98 Monte Carlo, and to help pay for that and insurance and to keep my cell phone on, I got a part-time job. Still worked full-time hours while still working for the Marine Corps. So, yeah. Mm. I was gonna say something on that, Curtis, but I think I'm not. Yeah. Oh man. Let's see. And then the hookers and colluding with the Russians and Chinese. Probably the best thing for you on that time. Yeah. Red drum, shark, grouper, lingcod, whales. Yes, that's one of them. That's another one of them that I definitely want to get into. A big old whales catfish for sure. Don't tell me I'm out of hooks. Don't tell me I'm out of hooks. There's one box, two box, and there was 40 per box on those. All right, I'm gonna have to go to the back to see. Wait, hold on. Maybe I don't have to go just yet. Ah, there's another one, another 40 right here. Yeah, well, nope, I'm not out of hooks. Found another setup right here, so I just didn't want to have to go to the back right now. Ooh, it's scary. Yeah, buddy, I want that. I'd like to catch me, a leopard shark. Just the oddball sharks that are out there for sure. I haven't caught a nurse shark yet. Excuse me. Oh yeah, no. I just ran out of hooks right here. I'm not. No, no. I'm not out of hooks. Guaranteed, I'm not. I just didn't want to have to get up and walk to the back in the middle of the video. So yes. The red devils. What are those? Uh, those have actually been known to kill human as well. I can see them, but I cannot think of the name right now. And I'll think of it here in just a second. It just. Mm, mm, mm. Humboldt, yes. Thank you, Zach. Humboldt squid, yes, sir. Yeah, no, I definitely. I have actually hooked octopus when I was in North Carolina. I was fishing on the Coast Guard pier that they have there. I want to say it was by Morehead City or by Atlantic Beach. It was one of those two, but there was a Coast Guard pier there. It was by a big old inlet, and it was because only during certain times of the season that you could drive out on the beach over there. Well, I had a car, so I could never drive out on the beach because I didn't want to take a chance at not getting off the beach, kind of deal. Because it was also you could only fish on the beach with your vehicle during it was the middle of winter, and it was a time period from like 10 in the morning to like 3 in the afternoon or 4 in the afternoon, kind of deal. It was like like a 4 or 5 hour window, and it was crazy too for the tag to be able to drive out on the beach. All right, Uber. To answer your question, my biggest shark was a 13-foot two tiger. I ran the bait out 1,800 yards from the beach. I used about a 30-pound blackfin tuna. Dropped the bait, and it was not even maybe 3 hours later. The shark picked up, caught it on an 80 wide T Rex, and it was crazy because I had just gotten back from dropping off my son back home. I came back, and as soon as I got back, the rod dropped. It was bowed over, and then it slacked up and then dropped and then took right back off again. So I brought it in from 1,800 yards out to the beach in 35 minutes. And actually, guys, if y'all look at my YouTube channel, I have the fight video on there. It's in there. But as the thumbnail from my channel, you see me holding a shark in the water. Well, that is the 13-foot two tiger in there. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, and actually, that would have been the 130-pound line class world record how had they still been certifying world records. But after coronavirus, they never went back to uh, certifying world records. So I missed out on the opportunity to get like 10 different world records in one. Literally in one season, I had the ability to get 10 different world records, line class specific world records for 50, 60, 80, 100 pound tests, because those were the main lines that I was using. And I was just too busy fishing. I really wasn't concerned with it. I thought they would be there. I guess my frame of thought was like, I know I can do bigger. Like, I can get bigger, you know. So I really didn't worry about submitting them, and I should have just submitted them and had it done before they actually closed out. So, do you get tired of fishing, given that you are in business for a living? No, no, I do not ever get tired of going fishing. Um, and reality is, I don't get to fish enough because of the amount of work that gets done, or having to be here at the shop to make sure it's still getting, everything that I need done in the timely manner it needs to be done. So, yep, nope, nope. And actually, for me, I've had both my hips replaced, left and right hip done. So I am good for like another 40 years. I'm good. Yep, no doubt. And see, and for me, I know it's not just life, it's in my blood. And my kids have proven that, at such a young age, that when it comes to learning if they liked fishing or anything like that, it didn't take much to figure it out that they were fishermen, and they would be in Pampers when we would figure this out, kind of deal. So, let's see. Amen. Yeah, well, um, I like to kayak, ride bikes when with the family, draw. Um, I like to shoot. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, those are pretty much it right there. So, Yep. And Texas, how about you? And y'all see how fast I'm doing those. There you go. They're holding. All right, I got a crazy question for y'all. What is your youngest memory of fishing, and what happened? That's a pretty bold statement there, Billy. That you have no idea, bro. The leader line that I'm using here is 98-pound piano wire, which is teeth proof. So that way we can build the kingfish leaders uh, out of it. And you can't crimp it and you can't really tie it. You just have to twist it. But once I am done doing all the twisting on it, I can break it off nice and clean so that way you don't get cut with the tag end on it. So 2 years old. Pa took me to Baffin and hooked a 25-inch red. Damn it. Nice. The push buttons, the zip codes for sure. 4 years old, caught his first bass. Nice, nice. Wow. Yeah. I don't know where Jacob is. I did. If he's willing to come on, I can send him the link. I guess Ricky was having technical difficulties with the YouTube app. I did send him a video there to or a link so he could get on the channel. It'll happen though. It'll happen. So my uncle and I had a couple of bed. We put the first fish. It was probably about oh, that sucks. What kind of fish was he talking about then? So, oh, Jacob went to bed. Oh, okay. All right. So, one of my earliest memories of fishing, it was, I remember we were out there crabbing at a pier, or not at a pier, but at a bridge, a jaw bridge that would open up, or it would raise up. It would go up, and then the boats would pass, and then it would go down. And I can remember out there, and I saw some crabs there, and so I went to try to grab it, and it ended up biting me on the hand. And then they showed me how to hold it, and then I was actually holding it by the bottom and still got bit again. And I was like, man, what the hell's up with these things? So I eventually learned how to deal with the crabs, but I want to say I was pretty young, really young, probably 3 or 4 kind of deal. And then when I was about 5 is when I caught probably my first fish. They finally let me like reel one in kind of deal, and it was back when it was pen number nines and 109s, and then after that it was like okay now you can pull in the fish. So we would reel them in, but we weren't allowed to cast, and we weren't allowed to cast till we were about 9, and then after we learned how to cast, it was game changer. Like you couldn't stop us from wanting to go fishing. I used to go out there on my bike. You know, parents would work on the weekend or during the summer during the week, and as soon as they were gone, I'd wake up. I food or not, like I would take off and I would go fishing, and I would fish all day, pretty much throughout the summer until the summer I decided to get a job and um, start, collecting cans and copper and stuff like that, and started buying my own fishing tackle. So yeah. See you with a flounder off the beach with my dad. Oh, nice. It was something bigger than that. Yeah. I think I did some fishing. Tossed around. Oh, that's cool. I could remember that, back in the day when my dad would hook a fish, he would hold it and then he would set the hook and then he would take off running backwards, like all the way up the hill kind of deal, before he'd turn around and start reeling in on the fish and stuff. So I never picked up that habit. I never did. He would tell us to do it, and I just, no, I'm good. Especially when I was catching good sized fish, I started catching them. So yeah, I stopped doing it. Well, I never did it. I never got into the mood of wanting to run backwards up the hill. I know a few times I did it, but after a while, I didn't want to do it anymore, so I didn't. Mm. Uh, That's crazy. Yeah. Let's see. Oh man, they're definitely trying to put each other on the frying pan. That's for sure between Curtis and Billy. 41. That is, oh man. Yeah, yeah. All right. Hold on, Billy. Gotta get this. There's Billy and his fish. Very nice. Oh man, growing up to catch a redfish was like, we always caught drum, we caught flounder, we caught sheephead, we caught sand trout, speckled trout, but to catch a redfish, that one was the one that was like, you done did it, you won the lottery kind of deal. So, what was y'all's target fish that y'all grew up wanting, like, I'm gonna catch that fish kind of deal? 41-inch muskie. And man, we can pay up here only enjoy this. We actually aren't allowed to snag up here. Um, for a few years, we would snag stingrays, the eagle ray, the devil ray, manta ray, uh, cownose stingrays and stuff like that. But then the game wardens that came out started cracking down on those guys doing that. I don't know if it had anything to do with somebody reporting them and them taking it personally, but it basically, once those guys got popped for it, everybody else had to stop too. So I don't know why it happened, but yeah, it pretty much got ruined for all of us here. And then they all almost too ruined it for us to be able to shark fish on our pier, because they were jumping off the pier and doing videos of doing it, and then posting it on social media. It's just like, wow. Yeah, kingfish are awesome, but those are the type of fish that you really don't have to fight. You just kind of let them wear themselves out. They will pretty much die on the hook kind of deal. They'll run. They'll have their first initial run, and very rarely do they have a second one. But you let them do that, and you pretty much reel them right to the pier kind of deal. So it's pretty awesome to see the speed at which they take off. Don't ever put your thumb on the spool trying to slow the line down, because you will lose the top layer of your thumb. That's for sure. So, uh, yeah, nope. I did not get to go on a boat to go fishing till shoot, I was in the Marine Corps. Yeah, I was 19 years old when I first got to go offshore fishing on a boat. Yeah. And after that, once I got out and come back here, and my buddies that have boats, being able to go out there and go fishing with them was pretty awesome too. So, flathead catfish, nice. Yeah, mine. When I caught my first one, I actually hooked a bigger one, and I lost. And I know it was bigger just because the fight in it. I ended up losing that one right at the water's edge, man. If I'd have thrown a cast net on it, I would have caught that fish. It was a massive, massive fish. So, wow. So, why are they allowed to dip net for salmon during that type of year, or that type of season, or whatever? Why is that allowed? Oh yeah, no. When Jack Crevalles and skipjacks, Spanish mackerel, we've seen kingfish, bonita, bull reds, shark. Uh, I've seen where shark, bull reds, tarpon, Spanish mackerel, uh, cobia were all in the bait balls, and they were eating on little glass minnows like this instead of the big old schools of Manhattan and stuff like that that were out there. They were eating on little glass minnows. Oh, okay, okay. I have never done noodling. I would have to say I'm kind of scared on it because I do value my fingers. I use my fingers a lot for a lot of the work that I do here. So I'm definitely waiting for the phone call when they say that the reel or the machine that they are creating to spool reels solely by the machine itself. Waiting to go toe to toe with that to see how well it will be able to spool reels compared to a human touch. So Outlanders, thank you. Sitting here building kingfish rigs for free-line kingfish. It's legal here. They have big old tournaments of doing it. Yes. I just never got into it because one thing, I don't know anything about it, but I've never been schooled on it. So yeah. Oh wow. And what did you catch, Billy, when you did it? What size was the catfish on there? Also, too, guys, have y'all seen the like the noodling like championships they have, or I don't know if it's a deal that like an actual deal, but I saw where they had a big old catfish and it was in a big old tank, and a kid went in there, got into the rock or into the cavern where the catfish was at, noodled the catfish, and then swam through and pulled it out on the other side. Wow. So noodling in Texas is illegal? See, I don't do that style of fishing, so I don't know. But I know a lot. I've seen a lot of deals do it, and I could have swore I've seen some tournaments where they do noodling or whatever, but I don't know. That you in inshore fishing, you are exactly right on that. When I went through there with my normal bigger spoon that I normally would slay up the fish, I didn't get any kind of hits on it. But as soon as I threw on a zabinki rig to match the size of the bait, I had hookup after hookup, and they was instantly like as soon as the leader went into the water, I would do it. But again, uh, those leaders are all monofilament, so I was getting cut off pretty much instantly, kind of deal. So, oh, okay. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Misty, I'm in the same boat with you right there. I literally, I was actually talking about, putting insurance on my fingers because just because these are my money makers, and if I ever lost them, man, it would definitely change the whole dynamic of a lot of things that I do because I build everything from scratch. So that, you know, not tying the spooling that I do the way I do it, it would definitely be crazy. Oh, that's too funny. So reach over my strong hand. Oh wow, it was just legalized. Awesome. Amen. Yeah, yeah. River Monsters had this was a few years ago when they did that, and I want to say it was in Texas somewhere where they did the noodling for that competition, and I think it was two brothers that they've been known for like winning the tournaments and stuff like that. And it's also set up too that when they release a fish, they got to release it into the same area of which they caught the fish, kind of deal. So yeah, Missy, don't worry too much. All else you can let Amy handle him. she, she got her bat on standby. Let's see. All right, guys, here. I don't doubt it. Oh yeah, and Argentina's got some great fishing, that's for sure. It's not let Amy beat Curtis with the bat again. It's Curtis asked for it again. Oh, oh, that's. I haven't seen her on the feed today, but they they definitely have a good time on here and stuff like that. But they are my blue wrenchers, and they definitely watch out for guys coming in and causing hate and discontent on the channel. Um, if it ain't, family orientated to where you can, kids can sit here and watch and not be offended or, uh, chased away from the channel, then it is allowed. So uh, we definitely want kids to watch and learn and or um, ask their questions, if they have any kind of questions, because there's been quite a few of them that we ran into that they're the only ones in their family that fish, so they have nobody to turn to, kind of deal. So they turn to our channel, and we keep it to where we want them to be fishing, and we don't want them to be afraid of asking a question and or feel that it's not, big enough for the channel, kind of deal. So no worries here. I was in from 98 to '02, did 4 years, and I did aviation ordnance. So I worked on bombs and gun systems. Bombs, laser guided missiles, and gun systems. Also fire bombs as well. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's for sure. And right now, with all the winnings that Curtis and multiple other guys that have won and are passing back to us to pass out, that's why I'm itching and foaming at the mouth to go fishing, because I have a lot of gear that I got to pay it forward with, and right now it's burning a hole in my pocket, kind of deal. So, oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I wonder how many more liters I'll get out of this thing before I finally tap out. It was a 1 pound spool of the 98 pound 2 screw piano wire. Um, it has 234 feet of line, and I'm about halfway through it. I'm about halfway through it. So. Yeah, Billy, you are right. I've actually landed some monster fish on TLD 15s for sure. So no, that is actually from Team Real Loco. Excuse me, Team Real Locos. The captain there, Capt.Eric, wrote the song, and one of his team members sang the song. So they have given us rights to be able to use their music and stuff like that, because it's on point for sure. So. And you could check out a lot more of their music on Team Real Locos here on the YouTube channel as well. He's got some good jams on there. So they all have to do with fishing. So uh, my go-to knot, you got to be a little more specific. Like I go-to knot to attach a leader, to tie two lines together. Where is it mounted a braid? Is it braid to braid? Is it um, yeah, you got to be a little more specific, because the knot that I just showed y'all how to tie and untie at the very beginning of this video, that's my go-to knot to tie on my leaders, whether it be shark fishing, casting, king, it doesn't matter. That's how I tie on my uh, my leaders to my main line and stuff like that. What's up, DC? How you doing? I was in the Marine Corps, 98 to 02. Okay. Oh, okay. That's why they gifted me a big old thing of crayons up here. I got the box of 152. What? Oh, awesome, bro. Were you at work or are you just getting up to go to work? Leader to lure swivel. That would be the knot that I showed earlier. I use that whether well, not for mono. If I'm using a mono top shot, I go through the swivel twice because um, I'm locking that in and I'm going to cut it off at the end of the day. Monofilament has muscle or line memory, so it does not work the same as braid. Braid has no memory, so you can tie it and untie it and not have to worry about it. Right, Uncle Chef? Yes, sir. Thank you for your service as well, brother. There you go. Good deal. 93, 98. I got in 98 to 02. Yeah. We got quite a few guys in here from that are veterans and stuff like that. And that's what I love. I love that we can all come together and be able to have an avenue to chit chat and hang out with other vets and stuff like that. Because that it is a different breed of a person to sit there and sign that dotted line on an open ended check. And you know, uh, I'm just I know that we're blessed that we didn't go through the same deal that the guys from Vietnam went to. They were sent to a war that they were you know, unwanted or whatever, and then come back and their country just downright hating on them and stuff like that. So we've been very blessed, and I'm there's still nothing to this day that could ever make it up to all those gentlemen that have paid the ultimate sacrifice and or they're returning uh, brothers and sisters in arms. So any chance I get that I see one in person and stuff, I do my best to show them and be a little bit, show them some hospitality, or if I'm out fishing, to try to get them onto some kind of big old fish or something like that. So, yep, yep, man. Oh wow. See now. I will have to admit, if they had started sending me on deployments like I had been trying to get into from the very beginning, I know I would have served a lot longer. But when they were playing their political games and or tactics and stuff like that, I was not about that kind of lifestyle. Like I was there to support my fellow brothers and in arms and stuff like that, and to basically be told, oh well, you ain't bad enough, or you ain't good enough, or you like no that. And then when you're all everything they need, oh no, you're too overly qualified. No, I'm good. Yes, yes, I read something about that. Yes, sir. That welcome home and thank you. Yes, sir. Yep, yep, no doubt. So if any of y'all vets watch this video, guys, again, too, thank you for your service and welcome home. if I'm ever out there fishing or any of my teammates are ever out there fishing, please don't hesitate and introduce yourself. Let us know, because we definitely would love to have you fish alongside us. We would be truly honored for sure. So, and or if you're in need of some kind of help or whatever, our door is always open. Definitely I can put on some kind of coffee or tea or and also have an open door, you know. So even to come over and chill, I have vets that come in just to come chill at the shop, talk with us and stuff like that, which is pretty motivating. I do get a kick out of that, you know, knowing that they would like to come over here and chill at our shop. So, yeah. All right, Misty, you have a good night. Thank you for sharing your stories with us for sure, and we'll be here again tomorrow for sure. Oh wow, look at that! I made my first mess up tonight, guys. Yep. So, I got an idea. I think I can open this up enough just to allow the piano wire to slip through. And then I can just reclose it. Hmm. I need the bigger ones. Okay. Kink it. Making sure I didn't kink the piano wire right there. So, no, got the hook off. Have to close it up again too. So, yeah, you can call. Let me. But I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night, guys, because I am. I'm already making that's one mistake. I don't want to continue making more mistakes on this. Um, but I do appreciate y'all keeping me company while I built my leaders over here. I'll give you an idea of how many I built as soon as I can finish this one off. Um, I have my crimpers that work really nice at closing this gap again on here. Unless they came and took them. They did come and pull something like here, I could tell. Yeah, I don't see it. Well, I'm gonna have to put this hook over here so I don't. Let's see. Give me a second. Let me finish this last leader and then we'll call it a night here and then. Uh, oh yeah. Oh, don't get me wrong. If they need a stiff drink, we've got it. I definitely got it. Uh, okay, the AG chain, not train, chain, the AG chain. I will have to look at that for sure. Um, but yeah, it's crazy because they were saying the FG knot was one of the strongest knots out there that it holds at 100%. So definitely gonna have to look into that for sure. Ooh, almost took a hook right there to myself right here. All right, that's fine, whiskey. You can do that as well. Mm, mm. What's up, boss? I am getting it ready to finish off my last kingfish rig for the night. I already made a mistake on one, so I don't want to continue making more mistakes. It's normally the first sign of it's time to call it a night kind of deal. But I'll show you the stack of leaders that I've made while I was sitting here. Been live for a little over an hour. Yep. Oh yeah. My bad, Curtis. I definitely would love to chill a lot longer, but it's all right. Save it for another night for sure. So, all right. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Make sure some aren't hiding over here. Yep, 35. Not a bad night. Not a bad night. So, all right, guys. Thank you very much. Remember, our 25,000 subscriber mark giveaway is coming, and it's going to come fast. Do not miss out. As soon as I hit 25,000 subs, that we will no longer be accepting entries into the tournament, but we're definitely going to get after it. So I will be going through the email tomorrow to make sure everybody got their entries that are currently entered in there. I know if I don't keep up, I'm going to fall behind. I see Bluegrass and William going at it. They are sharing it. So Ray also getting a whole bunch of emails today as well. So again, guys, you cannot buy your way into our giveaway, and I'm telling you guys, we're going to have anywhere from $4,000 to $5,000 worth of fishing tackle and or sponsorship items that are coming in. And that's as of right now. That number could grow. It could probably double in the amount of stuff that we got coming in. So you just never know, guys. Don't miss the opportunity. You're gonna be so mad, and it'll be all on you. And all right, guys, y'all have a good one. Y'all stay blessed. And again, we'll talk to you later, guys.